I'm so excited to bring your next comic up to stage because I'm so happy to see him for the first time in like a couple of years. Yeah. So let's just give him a very warm welcome, you guys. Ben Hess.
That last guy's set was so good, I completely forgot what I was going to talk about. It's probably because I drink too much. No, I do. I drink a lot. Someone's like, me too. No, I'm pretty like, it's a thing with my therapist. He's always like, how much beer did you drink? And I always lie, and it's fun. I'm pretty dependent on alcohol in like a weird way. And I'm so dependent on alcohol that I have an 18-pack of PBR at my house that I've been trying to convince that it would list me as a dependent on its taxes. And it just sits there and doesn't say anything, and I'm like, you're so confusing, pack of PBR. And I was like, oh, I see what the problem is. And so I brought him a W-2 and a pen. It just sat there. I don't fucking know. It's a complicated relationship, me and that pack of PBR. I don't know. I had to go to the fucking eye doctor because my eyes suck. And I go in there, and they take like really intensive microscopic photos of the inside of your eyeball. And he saw that he was like, oh, your capillaries are like really shrunk or whatever. Like your tiny little microscopic capillaries are really small. And he's like, are you sure you're hydrated? Are you drinking enough water? And that's what he said. But what I heard was, yeah, I know you're hungover, you piece of shit. You know, he was like, you think you can pull one over on me, the great eye detective? Get out of my sights. Testing room. Yeah, I drink too much. I smoke too much. I smoke too many cigarettes, but they're American spirits, so I'm cool while I do it. This is fun. I'm better than all of you. And, I'll smoke an American Spirit and talk about the Wes Anderson movie I just saw, and that makes it okay. That makes the cancer cells that are growing in me are, like, really cool cancer cells with, like, sunglasses and berets. But I'm like, it gets, being addicted to cigarettes is a son of a bitch. Like, it's really fucking inconvenient because I always, like, everything I have to do is always like, oh, I also have to pick up cigarettes. Because I have to feed the addiction. And like that's annoying, and I wanna like it's always like if I would have if I had a time machine, if I could take a time machine back to when I was 18 years old and travel back in time 20 years and approach myself, and walk up to myself just as I'm buying like my first pack of cigarettes. And if I could walk up to myself and see myself doing that, I'd walk up right up to me and I would say, hey man, can I bum one of those? I ran out. Can I use your lighter too? Okay. I thought that was a great tack, never mind. Anyway. I went to a movie recently that was based on a book, and I had read the book before I went and saw the movie, and I was sitting there and I was watching a movie with my eyeballs, and I was seeing this thing that's visual, and it's a bunch of pictures that move, made up of actors reading from a script, and I became increasingly angry that this thing that I was watching with my eyes made of moving pictures was nothing like the thing that I had read that was made of words and pages. And I got so mad about it that I went home and I wrote on the internet to let everybody know how upset I am that that two things that are very, very different are in fact very, very different. And I'm smarter than all of you. All right, that's my time. Thanks, I'm Ben Hess.
You guys keep it going for Ben Hess.